Hello there, Internet. Mogwai here, and I got another video for you guys today. Today I'm going to showcase off a Dimir tempo list, which plays quite a bit similarly to Bono Blue tempo, but we are a little bit hipster, edgy wannabes, and we are going to showcase off a different way to play said archetype, and that is with a bit of splash of black. It's, like I said, a Dimir tempo list, and the reason why I wanted to do this is because quite a bit ago, when I was streaming, I faced somebody on the ladder who was running a blue-black deck list with a bunch of flyers, and he kind of overwhelmed me. Even though I was able to slow down his initial tempo, the fact that he kept playing, early game flyers just kind of was too much for me, and I lost that match, and I was quite intrigued and saw how the deck he was playing played quite similarly to mono blue tempo, but had a bit of a more resilient 3 and 4 mana plays, right? And I kind of wanted to emulate that a little bit. I saw very little of his list, but I took a look at, what I could use, and I came up with this. So basically, as you can see, we have Spawn of Mayhem, Kitesail Freebooter, and then a Dimir Thief of Sanity as our non-blue card. So the reasoning behind this is because Spawn of Mayhem is very easy to play at 3 mana. It's very easy to enable or to activate its Spectacle with a deck like this, as we have a bunch of turn 1 and turn 2 plays, and all of our creatures have flying or are unblockable, like the Mist Cloaked Herald. So the odds of us getting some damage onto the opponent is extremely high early in the game, so the vast majority of the time we are going to be able to play Spawn of Mayhem on turn 3. And on top of that, we have the Sphinx of Foresight. I like Sphinx of Foresight in this sort of deck, in just like a bluish tempo strategy, because one of the weaknesses the deck has is bad draws, right? And having the ability to scry 3 cards at the in your opening hand, if you have this guy in your opening hand, is absolutely huge. Being able to modify your draws and fish for more lands in case you're running low on that in your hand, or vice versa, is just absolutely insane, and I think it's very, very powerful, and this is the sort of deck where Sphinx of Foresight shines. And basically, I wanted to showcase off these two guys in a deck list of this type. We're also running Kitesail Freebooter because I am opting to go for Lookout's Dispersal instead of Wizard's Retort, English, because this is a very powerful counterspell actually if you have enough pirate support, and it's just very, very effective. And I couldn't afford to run Wizard's Retort in this list because Wizard's Retort does require 2 sources of blue mana. And I want to stay away from that as much as possible, since I am running a Dimir deck and not a mono blue deck, right? So having the requirement of, especially because you're going to have so many 1 mana blue plays, I don't want to have to put more weight on that, especially considering I'm playing Spawn of Mayhem, who requires 2 sources of black mana himself, which makes me have to run quite a relevant number of swamps, which otherwise I would tone down a bit, right? We have Thief of Sanity for the control matchups and certain games in which we can do some fucky stuff with him. And as you can see, everything flies. We got counter spells, we got dive downs, Curious Obsession, a bunch of the actual core of the deck is pretty much mono blue tempo, but with this spicy twist added to it. And it is a very fun deck to play that is actually surprisingly effective. And hopefully I can showcase off, especially these 2 cards, is what I want to make shine today. The Spawn of Mayhem and the Sphinx of Foresight. And without further ado, we're going to hop onto some matches that I recorded. And hopefully you guys enjoy. Thank you for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. And I'll see you not tomorrow, because I'm going to be heading back to Spain, but the day afterwards with another video. I love ya. Enjoy the games. I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. Spread your wings and fly away. Alright, let's go. Yes! In my opening hand, fuck yeah, and Mist Cloaked Herald with Curious Obsession, and a turn 3 Spawn of Mayhem. Oh my god, his hand! And I go first? Okay, so, do we need... We actually don't need this? Dude, I think we're fine without all this land. I think we're fine just drawing into other shit, honestly. Though maybe keeping 1 is important. Just in case. But let's lead off with the Mist Cloaked Herald. And we're going to follow it up with the Curious Obsession next turn. And then we're going to follow it up with a Spawn of Mayhem, and this is just glorious. Please don't have like a fungal infection. Attaboy! Fuck yeah. Of course I would like to draw. Hell yeah. Alright, so next turn we'll be able to drop the Spawn of Mayhem, and we could just completely out-tempo the fuck out of our opponent here. Let's see if I have a moment of craving. Oh my god, don't have a moment of craving. Oh my god. My balls, man. Oh, that is so disappointing. Oh my god, this was like the perfect opening. Dick! Let's go with this. I mean, now we just drop the Sphinx of Foresight. We're gonna attack. I'm gonna hit him and gonna play the Sphinx. We should have played the other one because the other one was revealed, so he knows I have another one in hand. That was a misplay right there. But I'm gonna play the Sphinx of Foresight first because I enable my Scry, right? So it's just better than the Spawn of Mayhem here. Even though the Spawn of Mayhem does put kind of like a clock on him, I'd rather draw efficiently at this stage. And if I see a land, I'll keep it because that means I can attack with these two and I can play Spawn of Mayhem and Warkite Marauder at the same time. Or the same turn. But it's really, it really sucks that my opponent had an answer because this was like the dream hand. This is the reason why I built this deck. Having this in my opening hand, this on turn 3, I'm not going to block that. I think he has some sort of like AoE effect. We're going to scry here. We're going to send this to the bottom. There we go. Perfect. We're going to attack. We still have flyers on the board and we're just pressuring the hell out of him here. He could have a Vrasa's Contempt or an Assassin's Trophy. We are going to take action here. We are going to pick up an island. And again, I probably should play this though. Even though Spawn of Mayhem helps us. I got the extra land anyways, so I'd rather play the Sphinx of Foresight and this to enable our card draws to be better. We gotta keep the pressure with our flyers. Our opponent is not able to block us, and this is the strategy of this deck, right? Like we just gotta keep floating over him and going face. Not gonna block. Interesting. We're gonna scry here. If we see a land, we send to the bottom. There we go. Dude, the Sphinx of Foresight putting in the massive work here. We're gonna attack with everything. He can't block shit. No, we're gonna target you. And you, because we don't want to target the Thorn Lieutenant, because then if we do, we'll enable him to spawn a 1/1 token. Maybe he has a cast down or something. Alright, so that's why he wanted to trade there. But now we are able to drop the Spawn of Mayhem. And yet another flyer. So even though our initial opening got disrupted, we got too many floating dudes. And it's looking pretty solid for us. This card, the deck, is actually interesting. Again, we are not blocking. No way, Jose. What kind of board wipe? I mean, he can't find finality as. He needs one more mana. There we go. We had the dream opening hand. It did not go the way, you know, I visualized it in my head when I saw that. That hand was nuts. That hand was actually amazing. But the deck still worked out the way we wanted it to. And that is GG. Let's go to the next one. I love having the Sphinx in the opening hand. It's such a good feeling right here. Man, we can scry for 3. Even though we only have 1 land, I'm going to keep this. Actually, why would I ever keep this? Well, because we have a Sphinx. I'm going to keep this. We don't have a turn 1 play, but we could, we scry 3 times. Like, come on now. Maybe I'm overvaluing scrying here. Maybe I'm an absolute lunatic for keeping this hand. Whatever. We have a counter spell. We have the Curious Obsession. We have the Thief of Sanity. And like I said, because we have this, even though we only have one land, we are going to take these out. And keep that land right there. Next turn, we can drop the Warkite Marauder. Attempt to apply some pressure on him. Yikes. Or not. Yeah, give me. Yeah. I'm not the only one recording here. My brother's gonna record. Sorry, my brother. My girlfriend's brother. Studied film, and I am in his house in Brazil, so apparently he's gonna record some sort of movie or something. So if there's any sounds in the background, then so be it. Yeah. A swamp is not exactly what I need, though, unfortunately. I'm gonna try to play the Thief of Sanity. Just as a 2/2 blocker, to be completely honest. Like, the fact that the Fanatical Firebrand cannot kill it, but obviously, like, we're facing mono red, so the odds of him having a shock or a lightning strike are extremely high. But we gotta believe that just maybe can make it out of this. Yeah, we needed these to be islands instead. I mean, that's one of the weaknesses of going like Dimir instead of mono blue tempo, right? We gain the mayhem and the powerful presence of our flyers, and some some cool stuff. But at the same time, we do miss out on. He may just go double. I'm actually okay with that. I am actually okay with that. A 2/2 traded with 2 of his cards. That is fine. And there is the Kitesail Freebooter. I mean, I'm gonna play this. Take a look at his hand. Banefire. Risk factor. Gain control of target creature until end of turn. Untap it and gains haste. Okay, that's fine. We're gonna get rid of the risk factor. No, the Banefire, right? I mean, yeah, Banefire. Or I play the Siren Storm Tamer there. We will take the hit here. And if he attacks with the Pyromancer, we will trade. Alright. Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay, so now... I mean, we have Lookout Dispersal, but I would like to go for the Curious Obsession here. That was a bit risky. Okay. There it is. Okay, draw a card. We have the Lookout's Dispersal here. We need to try to bring this back, but obviously Gutter Snipe makes things a little bit difficult. We're gonna counter that. There we go. We're gonna try to attack to put a clock on him, and we have the Siren Storm Tamer to slow him down one turn. But we need to be aggressive here. We need to be aggressive, and we need to push damage. We need to put a clock on him. I'm gonna draw a card here. Okay. See, that changes things. We're gonna Spawn of Mayhem. We're close. We're close to making a comeback here. If he wants to proc the Gutter Snipe's ability, he has to do so now, because now he has no ability. So if he wants to play Risk Factor in the other turn, he won't get the proc. We draw a card. Yes, I want a card! Yes, god fucking damn it. Thank you. We're gonna play the Sphinx of Foresight. We still have the Lookout's Dispersal enabled. We're gonna call that an end to the turn. What you got for me, boy? Okay, so realistically here, we just need to counter the next spell, because this is going to deal 2 damage. We're going to decline. He can draw whatever he wants, as long as we counter the next spell. Unless he has, like, a land into 3 spells. Wait, was this a smart thing to do? Yeah, because if he has a lightning strike, then he kills me after that. Unless he drew like a god here, we should be fine. We have a counter spell, like I said. It's super tight, actually. The Spawn of Mayhem may work a little bit against us. Like, it kind of like sealed the deal on him, but at the same time... Okay. Oh! No, brother. No, not today. Oh, let's keep that island there. Why not? Oh, there we go. Oh, not bad. This is a fun deck, man. It plays a lot like Mono Blue Tempo, like I said, but it's a pretty damn fun list. And unfortunately, we're 60 minutes in. It's not like we haven't recorded as much, but I'm gonna have to call it a day here. It's very late actually, and like I said, my brother-in-law is recording some sort of movie and stuff, and I'm gonna go spend some quality time with Grill, because tomorrow I'm gonna be heading over to the waterfalls, and I'm gonna have no more internet from that point onwards. So this is the last video that you get from me from Brazil. You most likely will not see an upload from me tomorrow, but the following day you will, because I will be back in Spain, and I'll be back to, my regular schedule and all that goodness. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for enduring through the, lackluster audio and visual quality of these videos while I was here. It means a lot to me, all the support and everything. I fucking love you. Thank you so much. And I hope you're enjoying the daily content. I'm going to keep it coming, and that's all I'm going to say. Have a swell day, and it's time to log out. Adios.